Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Black. I'm your host, ThePikaWu. In the last episode, we took on the first two members of the Elite Four in our round 2 run here in the, Pokemon League. So what we're going to be doing today is taking on the final two members of the Elite Four, Caitlyn and Marshal. Of course, we're going to be going in order of Caitlyn and then Marshal because we kind of decided that we were going to go in clockwise, whatever, starting from bottom left, which meant Chantal, then Grimsley, and now Caitlyn, and then Marshal. So for this fight, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Excadrill as our lead. It's going to basically be the MVP of this entire fight. Strategy here is to just go straight for a Sword Stance, just literally right out of the gate. Be sure to put ourselves at a +2 at the very least, and kind of just proceed to, really just... It's just going to wreck Caitlyn. And I remember talking about this earlier on in my Let's Play whenever I had gotten Drillbur, I believe. It was somewhere around there, maybe after it evolved, somewhere around that timeline. It obviously has a move that's absolutely amazing against this specific gym, or this Elite Four member. X-Scissor. X-Scissor is obviously one of those moves that just kind of says, hey, I'm a decent base power move that's super effective against things like, Psychic, Dark, stuff like that. So it's kind of good to have. Worst case scenario was getting Hypnosis Terminal, which we did. So because of that, I decided to kind of just continuously go for another Sword Stance just to ensure that Excadrill could actually sweep. The biggest problem that Caitlyn was going to have for me was going to be the Bronzong, because I don't remember if it has Levitate or not. It could be one of those heat-proof ones. I think that's the name of the abilities that it gets other than Levitate, but I could be wrong. So Bronzong is basically the only major threat in this fight. Metagross has no Levitate or anything, so the Stab Earthquake from Excadrill will be more than enough to kill it. And there's also Sigilith, who takes super effective damage from Rock Slide. Then there's also Reuniclus and Gothitelle, who take super effective damage from X-Scissor. So Excadrill's kind of got this entire fight covered. Like I said, Bronzong's mainly the bigger problem here, just because of the fact that I can't hit it really for super effective damage, just because I don't remember if the specific Bronzong has Levitate or not. If it didn't, then I guess Earthquake would have been more than enough to handle it for super effective damage. But oh well, I guess it's kind of not a thing. So whatever, right? So in comes Sigilith. Again, like I said, Rock Slide's more than enough, assuming that it didn't miss. And it doesn't, so it's good. We don't want it to miss. That would be pretty bad. This Sigilith could start setting up on you. It could inflict some kind of status to you. It does have access to things, I think, like Will-O-Wisp, and it would just have been a huge pain in the ass at that point. So it's kind of amazing that that Sigilith died to Rock Slide. So basically, the only thing that we can really do here is go for the X-Scissor or not stab or super effective, but for neutral damage, the Psychic Weakness and the Steel Resist. Not much you can really do about it. But anyways, last Pokemon she brings in is Gothitelle, who obviously I think was her ace the last time around, and for some reason she was, I think, the only one that got an ace change. I'm not entirely sure about Marshal, because I don't remember if he actually had a Conkeldurr as his ace the last time or not. For some reason I don't think he did. I think he had Girder last time. I could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah. So Caitlyn, easy enough. The Hypnosis was kind of a pain in the ass. Taking the damage that we did was also a bit of a pain in the ass as well. So basically for this next fight, we're going to be leading off with Chandelure. Chandelure is going to be amazing against Marshal's Breloom lead. And it's also going to be used for taking care of another pesky problem that he happens to have. And we obviously need to heal because, there might be an actual significance to the amount of health that, was taken away in the previous fights. So Marshal's team, and don't mind me accidentally knocking on my desk, yeah. Marshal's team consists of a level 71 Breloom, a level 71 Sock, a level 71 Throw, a level 71 Toxicroak, a level 71 Mineshow, and a level 73 Conkeldurr as his ace. Basically, if you have anything with Psychic, you're pretty much set. part of the reason why I decided to go with the Chandelure lead is because of Sock. Sock has Sturdy, so if you kind of want to be able to kill it, you want to be able to do either like residual damage, or you just want to keep hitting it for really good damage. I didn't want to risk the Reshiram early on. I didn't want to risk much of anything else either. A lot of these things have things like close combat, Stone Edge, and a lot of other very annoying things. So I kind of just decided Chandelure would be the best for the lead here. Not to mention Bloodroom's weakness to fire, which obviously, as you've just seen, you know, didn't really go over well for Marshal, did it? So then comes the other problem Pokemon, Sock. Now, the reason why he sent this in was two reasons. Sturdy, and again, a lot of his Pokemon, well not a lot, but like I think 3 of his Pokemon have Stone Edge. I go for the Will-O-Wisp here to not only break the Sturdy, but to also have his attack. So I mean, it's great. It still does a lot of damage though. I mean, it's kind of close to half, which is still pretty ridiculous. And it's like maybe 1/4. It kind of looks close to that. I don't know. Anyways, I go for the Confusion, trying to make sure I can get like a free turn to heal up on. Didn't really get him to hit himself. I was kind of hoping I could, but I didn't get him to, so oh well. I decided to go for a full restore here just to get myself up back to full health. Maybe he'll hit himself, maybe he'll, you know, miss if he goes through, but he breaks through the Confusion as well as he gets to hit me again, so I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna go for Fire Blast. My level gap between you and me is significant enough. It's stab, it should kill from the range that it's in, and it does. So that takes care of a major problem. So in comes Throw, and in comes our basically ace for this battle, I guess you could say. We're bringing in Reshiram. The reason for this is we could have either done this or Whimsicott. Either one works, really. The reason for this is because both of them have Psychic, which means they can hit everything else that this guy has for super effective damage. The reason why we went with Reshiram, of course, is because of the higher special attack, just to make sure that we actually kill everything. Whether it be in one hit or if they somehow survive in the red, you can bring them back to the red, force both full restores that they have, and then, you know, just kill from there. It's not that difficult, really. But I mean, hey, whatever. Free kills are free. I don't know exactly the reason why he brought in the Toxicroak here. Maybe the AI is really just that bad. I don't really know. But having the, you know, the Psychic and broadcasting it live, considering they just killed him with it, it makes you wonder why the AI thought it would be smart to bring in Toxicroak. I don't know. Maybe Toxicroak has a move that I'm not aware of that is good against either fire or dragon. I could be wrong. Maybe it had Earthquake or something. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, Conkeldurr was easy enough to take care of, and Mine Shot was kind of annoying just because it's like, oh hey, Fake Out. Everybody clap your hands, guys, because, you know, Fake Out. But obviously he can't do that again. I outspeed and I Psychic Arcane, because it's motherfucking Reshiram. Let's be real. Reshiram all day. Dragon with, you know, fabulous all over it. Just like fabulous looking ears or horns or whatever the hell those things are on the back of his head. I really don't know what the hell they are. They kind of look like ears. I don't know. I could be wrong. Anyways. Obviously we don't have anything else that we're going to be doing in this episode. For anyone that didn't watch my last episode, I will not be taking on the champion in this episode. It would probably take up not only the rest of the time between now and the 15-minute mark, but it would probably go past that because of the credits. And yeah, there's also the fact that there are things that we can't do until Saturday technically, and I'm probably not going to be changing my in-game clock. So I mean, yeah, that's kind of a thing. So you'll have the extra episode on Saturday and a short episode as of tomorrow. It'll just be against the champion tomorrow. And then we'll finish off the Let's Play by doing the Sharon battle as well as the other battle that we have to do, which we can't do because it's not Saturday. So, I mean, there's that. Anyways, so again, next time we'll be taking on the champion and all that other happy junk. If you haven't already, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And until next time, this is the PokeGamer signing out.